15 we had to leave the States again. Dad was stationed at an RAF base they call Mildenhall. A black moss on a busted wall. The cobblestones made it hard to skate. I thought my flat top was so new wave until it melted away in the Suffolk rain. Oh goddamn, you miss the USA. Then a kid in class passed me a tape, an invitation, not the hand of fate. I guess my shoe said I might relate. Somehow she knew I liked to stay up waiting with her in the cold for cheap beer and rock and roll, which in time put lots of things in my mind. A kid in class passed me a tape. We saw some bands down at the Corn Exchange. I wonder where my sister was that night. Back at home under the tanning bed lights, I can still see the glow. Strange rays from her window each night as I was skating home. So I started messing with my dad's guitar. He taught me some chords just to start me off of whittling away on all of those rainy days. And that's how we get to where we are now. A kid in class passed me a tape. A band called the Jesus and the Mary Chain. I started messing with my dad's guitar. He taught me some chords just to start me off of whittling away on all of those rainy days. And that's how we get to where we are now. And that's how we get to where we are now. Right now. Let me see. A man could feel while his freedom rings. He squanders the deal. What am I, blind? What took me this long? Can't we hit rewind on somebody's magic bomb? Oh, come back and touch my face. Feel for fever in the night. But you look into my you don't really recognize me anymore. past another pointless year, foaming at the mouth. I, with my hands ever rough, and yours stretching out. I know I've run out of love, but this fear is a terrible drug. If I'd only had sense enough to let it give away to love, come back and touch my face, feel for fever in the night. But you look into my eyes, and you don't really recognize me anymore. No, not anymore. Not anymore. Thank you. A cold and wet November dawn, and the rhino barking sparrow, just emptiness to dwell upon. I fell into a winter slide and ended up the kind of kid who goes down Chutes Too Narrow, just eking out my measly pies. Well, I learned fast how to keep my head up, 'cause I know there is this side of me that wants to grab the yoke from the pilot and just fly the whole mess into the sea. Another slow train to the coast, some brand new gory art from way on high. I sink and then I swim all night and watch the ice melt on the glass, while the eloquent young pilgrims pass and leave behind their trail, imploring us all not to fail. And of course I was raised to gather courage from those lofty tales so tried and true. And if you're able, I'd suggest it, 'cause this modern thought can get the best of you. But this rather simple epitaph can save your hide, your fallen mind. Fate isn't what we're up against. There's no design, no flaws to find. There's no design, no flaws to find. And I learned fast how to keep my head up, 'cause I know I got this side of me that wants to grab the yoke from the pilot and just fly the whole mess into the sea. Thanks, you guys.